Okay, this was sent to me by Jethro on Twitter. Thank you, Jethro.
Thanks, Jethro.
And we'll keep this short, but we're once again on America, our favourite reality TV show.
And what have you got for us, Jethro?
Alligator jail.
What?
Alligator jail.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
So, I've often heard that, like, Floridians are apparently similar to Australians.
The viral video shows Robbie Stratton running through a convenience store with an alligator in his hands. He takes the animal in the beer fridge as well. No recollection of that happening at all.
At all. This store sells some good liquor. And I drank a lot of it that night.
Yeah, a little bit of a screw loose.
And in particular, Queenslanders. Now, we're from Queensland, or we are now. So, like, I kind of take a little bit of a shining to Floridians.
Yeah, our crocs would still kick your alligators' asses, though.
Oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
Although, don't they have fucking huge pythons and anacondas and shit?
Yeah, they do, and we'll get to them.
All right, your snakes are pretty gnarly.
So apparently, Florida's Attorney General has proposed a new illegal immigrant detention centre.
Oh, yeah, that's a very important subject, yeah.
Yeah, in the Florida Everglades, surrounded by alligators. So let's have a look. Let's go! So here's a Young Turks clip. I thought we'd watch the Young Turks coverage of this because you know they're going to get all like, you can't do that. Oh, you're so mean-spirited about it.
Oh, yeah, Chunky Yogurt loves a good rant.
This 30 square mile area is completely surrounded.
Sorry, I know you just played the video, but that music is epic.
Well, that music was added by the Young Turks. See, they're trying to give this guy shit.
Okay, well, it's fucking backfired because that is epic. I feel like I'm about to witness an awesome banjo solo duet thing and someone getting in the ass.
Whoa. Well, that took a turn.
Yeah, it's pretty hard when you show me that scene. I didn't need to see that scene, Bearing.
Oh, in Deliverance.
Yes, in Deliverance.
Yeah.
This 30 square mile area is completely surrounded by the Everglades. Presents a efficient, low-cost opportunity to build a temporary detention facility because you don't need to invest that much in the perimeter. People get out, there's not much waiting for them other than alligators and pythons. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
So they want to build this jail in the middle of the Everglades, surrounded by crocodiles or surrounded by alligators.
I mean, it's fair enough. They're not going to get far, are they?
No, they're not. And I think the alligators are more of a deterrent. I don't think anyone wants to get eaten by an alligator. I think it's more the fear of being eaten by an alligator. But the Young Turks are just going to totally f this up.
That was Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer pitching a new and less fun version of Gatorland called Alligator Alkatraz. The Attorney General posted the video on X on Thursday with his pitch for the new holding facility. Let's listen to the rest of what he had to say.
Yeah, let's. He's winning me already. This is epic.
Who comes up with this shit? This is like some Looney Tunes cartoon.
Within just 30 to 60 days after we begin construction, it could be up and running and could house as many as 1,000 criminal aliens. This presents a great opportunity for the state of Florida to work with Miami-Dade and Collier counties. Alligator Alkatraz, we're ready to go.
And what scares an alien? Alligators.
Yeah, see, it's won me. I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's just epic. It's funny. It's fucking effective. What's wrong with it? What are the Young Turks going to bitch about?
Uthmeyer said the facility could be built at the Miami-Dade Collier Training and Transition Airport. If they move forward on the center, it could be operational within 30 to 60 days of construction, house up to 1,000 immigrants, and would be surrounded by alligators and pythons. Here's what that area looks like on a map. You could see it is in the middle of the Everglades. The Department of Homeland Security reposted the video, but it's not clear if the proposal will move forward.
Man, this is the problem with the Young Turks these days. They're so dry.
Yeah.
Like, there's no entertainment value in this. Cenk comes up a bit later and he goes a bit berserk like Cenk does. But, like, this guy's so fucking dry. And it shows in their view count. I mean, like, this is a channel with 4 or 5 million subscribers.
Who is this guy? This guy's on the Young Turks.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue. But, like, this video's gotten 16,000 views in 2 days.
Yikes.
Now, I'm not one to sort of like give people shit for view counts and stuff like that, but come on. 4 million subscribers and fucking 16,000 views. Fuck. It's because you're dry and boring. And look at this. Celebrate pride in style. ShopTYT.com.
Oh, God. They're desperate.
Yeah. Maybe we can suck some of that gay pride money out of the testicles of our viewers.
Cenk, what do you make of this?
I think it's a great idea to build a building on top of a swamp. That sounds like a really genius move.
That happens all the time, Cenk. What are you talking about?
I know, what are you talking about? Here where we live in the Gold Coast, it's basically all fucking swampland.
Well, it was like swamp and sand dunes and stuff, but there are whole suburbs and stuff that used to be swamps. It's not impossible to build a building, especially something like a fucking jail, on a swamp.
Yeah, it's not impossible. I mean, you're kind of fucked if there's really heavy flooding, but it can be done.
Also, what's with this bitch on the left? What the fuck is with her camera? I mean, what's going on with her color balance? Look at that fucking yellow.
Where's Anna Kasparian these days? Is she fucked off?
Well, I think she's still on the Young Turks, but she's getting based, apparently.
Oh, yeah, she's got 1 foot off a sinking ship.
Look, this is a kind of a depressing story. Sounds funny, right? Alligator Alkatraz.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
But the reason why it's a little bit depressing is because, unfortunately, this appeals to Republican voters. They think like, oh yeah, that's cool, man, that's badass. So if somebody escapes from the prison, the alligator's gonna eat him to death.
It does. It sounds like a video game.
Yeah, but I think the point here is that like people won't try to escape because there's alligators and pythons.
Yeah, it's a deterrent, Chunk.
But of course, he's got to get all concerned. Oh, these Republican monsters. They just want to feed people to alligators. My God, my heart.
A reptilian deterrent.
Is that cool?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cool.
You're not winning people over to your side here, Chunk.
Yeah. It's very cool, Chunk.
I mean, like if you saw that happening in the real world, even if the guy committed a robbery or did something really bad, you really want him eaten to death by alligators?
Like if he committed a robbery, no, probably not. But like if he was an illegal alien who like just a bitch or something, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'd be like, bring on the anacondas. Where's J-Lo and Ice Cube? Eat that motherfucker.
But I mean, I suppose the point is, and I keep saying this, it's the deterrent factor. That's where the effectiveness is in this plan, Chunk.
I mean, like maybe if it's fun in a movie, you know, to get the snakes off the plane or the alligators off the Everglades, whatever, right? But it's not a movie, it's real life. And so are they really gonna do it? Almost certainly not. But did Trump actually send people to a dungeon in El Salvador? Yeah, he did.
Oh my God, they're calling it a dungeon now. It's become a dungeon. It's not a jail, it's a dungeon.
Well, what he's getting to is a bunch of like illegal immigrants who are like gang affiliated people. He sent them back to El Salvador to an El Salvadorian prison. I mean, fair enough. What the fuck's wrong with that?
Guys, you're telling on yourself. Like maybe you're good with it, but you're saying, I like cruelty. That's why your politicians are giving you cruelty. That's why this guy is doing an ad about like, haha, you know what, guys, vote for me, man. I want to feed human beings to the alligators. And then I want to feed the Christians to the lions. Wait, I didn't mean Christians.
He always goes off tap, doesn't he?
He does. He's a bit like me in that regard, actually.
Yeah, if he started doing like random black woman voices.
I am speaking. You a slut ass bitch hoe motherfucker. You go around fucking people's men, I'm gonna slap your bitch ass titties down. We ain't in church, bitch. I am speaking. Oh, we're about to get turned up in this motherfucker. No, Chunk, it's not about wanting to see people get eaten alive by fucking alligators. It's wanting them to not break out of jail.
Yeah, and the idea of a jail with alligators around it is fucking epic.
Yeah, they did this in medieval times. I feel like they knew what was up. They knew it was a good idea. No motherfuckers are gonna come and break into my castle because I got a moat.
I meant just feed, well, they might be Christian, but it doesn't matter. Bad guys.
He doesn't like Christians, does he?
He doesn't, no.
He's trying to skirt around it here like, I'm not saying the Christians are the bad guys, but bad guys, you know, in general, bad guys.
What if we fed Christians to the lions? We're not talking about Christians. Well, we might be in some cases, but we're talking about illegal immigrants and like probably extra super duper criminal illegal immigrants.
Put the worst of the worst there. If you've got a problem with just putting illegal aliens in there in general, okay, they can go to another facility. Let's just put the grapists and the really horrible murderer aliens in that one.
Anyway, let's hear from boring, unknown, random on the Young Turks.
My takeaway here is this is going to be, if this were to proceed, if they did get the funds for this, it would just be a handout to contractors, construction companies that support Republican politicians. Like what they see right now is dollar signs. GEO Group, Core Civic, their stock prices are going up. Palantir, getting huge contracts from the government to facilitate this mass deportation effort.
Well, yeah, I mean, the mass deportation effort costs money. I mean, there has to be contractors to build like facilities that you need and shit. What? I don't understand what his point is here.
They're just so anti-capitalist for the sake of being anti-capitalist, aren't they?
Well, they're anti-Republican. They're like, anything the Republicans do is just bad. You're evil.
Look, it's a problem that needs to be fixed. And if someone's going to make some money off it, that means the problem's probably going to get fixed a lot quicker and more efficiently.
Yeah, look, there is corruption that occurs. I get that. But like, as I said, it just seems that anything the Republicans jump on is corrupt and bad somehow.
Yeah. You know what I think of? I think of the roads here where we live versus where we used to live. And remember they built that massive fucking road that encircled the whole of Melbourne, and it was done in record time because it was built by a private company?
Yeah, and it was quick and it was efficient. Compare that to up here in Queensland and like the government people doing the roads and shit doing the freeways.
Yeah.
It's so shit in comparison. It takes fucking years.
Oh my God, how many years have we lived here now? When we moved up, they were just starting this extension of the freeway, and it's still going.
Yeah, well, it's a refurbishment, not an extension. So they're redoing the whole thing. But yeah, it's taken 7 years. You put that in the hands of a private company and it would be done much quicker. It'd probably have a toll, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But it just shows you what can be done.
Yeah, you want quality. If you want things done quickly, you might have to pay for it. Sorry.
I think what they're seeing here is, hey, there's tons of money flowing around with these mass deportations. How can we get some? Oh, we've got a plot of land. Let's build a prison on it and dress it up into something that Trump's baby brain might be interested in. Alligator Alcatraz. You remember, what was a couple weeks ago, he was talking about how we need to reopen Alcatraz. So it's playing into that sensibility that Trump just like is drawn to basic stimuli. They see dollar signs, their friends, their buddies, their campaign donors benefit. It's so seedy all the way around.
Wow, that guy's boring.
He is so boring.
I mean, I disagree with Chunk on most things, but at least he's not boring.
And so you remember Trump considered doing the electric fence at the border with a moat and alligators and snakes.
Did he? Did he really consider doing that?
Oh, I don't remember the alligators and snakes being in the proposal.
Oh, Trumpy. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I think we've got one more Chunk bit. What's he say?
You're torn apart by lions and snakes and alligators, and they're shot all over the legs. No, why do you need that for? Again, it's telling on yourself and it makes no sense.
It makes a lot of sense, Chunk, and that was the part of him going nuts. He always goes nuts in a video. But like, it makes complete sense, fuck off. And the idea is deterrence. And come on, it's just so cool. It's an alligator jail. Shut up, Chunk. Anyway, that was interesting. Thank you, Jethro. Thank you for sending that. Visit SugarTits, she has a channel.
Yes, I do.
And we'll catch you later. Ta-ta, bye-bye.
See ya.
Recession, session.